Good morning, sir. This is Lorth Group. This is a report of business environment of Lamesley childcare services. I and my colleagues are going to be presenting this. This is the company brief profile. Lamesley Childcare is a non-profit organization founded by John Alessandra in June 1992 for the purpose of assisting parents in balancing work and family commitments. This is done by offering high quality entertainment daycare during school vacation. Over 26 years of existence, the organization has continually expanded and become one of the largest and most well-established childcare providers in Gateshead. It provides breakfast after-school clubs in 6 local schools for up to 230 children daily, well as Lamesley-based vacation facility. The organization is committed and to recruit high competent staff that are even beyond requirements of Ofsted. Each club has personal structure that includes a manager and a deputy manager, as well as experienced play worker in a play work. In the organization after school club, there is a ratio of 1 to 8 for children below the age of 8 and 1 to 10 ratio for children that are above the age of 8. And in the breakfast club, we have a ratio of 1 to 10 for children that are under the age of 8 and 1 to 13 for children over the age of 8. Human capital development is one of the great priorities of the organization. Child protection, food hygiene, practice first aid, health and safety, manual handling, and mental health awareness are the necessary mandatory training for all the employees. I will be leaving the next slides for my colleague to be taking over to explain more about this. Thank you.
Let's see the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is like strength, weakness, opportunity, and threatness. When we go for strength, plenty of years of experience, highly competitive management team, where we can find the management team should be highly when they approach the people, and highly qualified and communicator workforce. Most important thing is we need workforce. The workers need to be work very efficiently in this process, and rate of employee turnover. The rate of the employee should be not turnover every year. It should be like manually going with same project and everything. So when it comes to weakness, high daily cost of running the organization. So we need to maintain the organization by the high cost or low cost depending on what we see, and the opportunities like the population between these years is about 0 to 14 years, where the Gathrash project has been developed that 33,000 of 800 people, the small children are developed. So collaborating with the business in the environment, that can be also the most important like strength thing. And when we come further about the threats, uh, low cost for claimed industries, maybe like maybe from the other department, they may be like giving threats like qualified employees, maintaining the customer sources, and rising cost of getting childcare services and rapidly maintaining them. The finance and the preparation goes down, and career should be in front. High risk of employee turnover and difficulty in finding the qualified employees. The main threats, like when we qualify the workers, they should be like qualified and need to be like perfect in working in the schools and everything. And when we it's about 15 hours to minimum age for youngsters to make this over.
Special factors for UK volunteering service. Political factors. The ending of free movement as a result of the Brexit deal implement that there will be a problem for charities in recruiting, especially for specialty roles in the long run. Coming to economic factors, the new researchers find that the pandemic impact on charity organizations have been uneven and unexpected, and predicts a drop of financing from all the sources and in the first final and facial year. And social factors, the culture, the health and safety consequences, rate of population growth, and other demographic effects. Now, the charity organization run their operation charity and technological factors. Majority of non-profit and drawing in information. They have a lot of data, and we have fast access to find this data. This if analytics are used to manage it. In addition, the data may be equated and find new markets or possible problems looking beneath the surface. And environmental factors. The nature conservation group of concentrated that the government funded about 750 billion assistance package for charity would not be enough to prevent the coronavirus pandemic and suffocating effort and combat climate change and safeguard the environment in the coming year of 2020. And legal factor, they are legalization in a place of they are in a legalization in a place of to address unfavorable works and conditions such as health workplace bill which renders unlawful work practice legal in this scenario. Characteristics must guarantee that their workers do not need an uh, abusive of hospitalization atmosphere are coming. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Taiwo Jeshola. I'm from the Lorth group, and I'll be talking about positioning matrix, PESTA. I'll be talking about postal forces. I'll be talking about the target market. I'll be talking about other things along with my group, Ascan, RAM, and SOAP. First, the positioning matrix gives us a visual and picture analysis of the product and services compared to other product and services in the same market. It gives us more information of what is all about the 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 product and the service of other organization. And I'll also be talking specifically about the business environment of child Lamesley care service. Under this table, we have the introductory, offensive, defensive, and remedial. Meaningful benefit is of 20% at the start, and at the offensive stage is 40%. At the defensive is 20%. Remedial, which is the solution, is 40%. Provable and easily evidence shows that at the beginning is 10%. In the other side, offensive, that is 10%. But in the defensive for the company is 40%, and in the solution is 30%. Differentiations from competitor is 40% at the beginning, at the offensive is 20%, at the defensive is 10%, at the solution is 10%. The position the positions the competitors 30%, offensive 30%, defensive 30%, and the remedial 20%. On this stage, the meaningful benefit has a 40% solutions. Probable and easily evidence has 30% solutions. Different from competitors is less than 10%, and even the positions of other competitors is less than 20%. Now, we need to focus on the meaningful benefit and the probable evidence. The table above is a representation of both the four essential elements and the four marketing environment, as well as relative weighing of each element relevance for each marketing environment. The four essential elements include meaningful benefit, probable, easily evident, which I've also mentioned earlier. Under marketing strategies, we need to look into the best marketing strategies. There might be very good marketing strategies, but we need the best. We need the most adaptive marketing strategy that will fit in to the situationship of this organization. The strategy which we aim in adopting in being ahead of our competitors, hosting quarterly events, this will attract more parents to view our facilities and patronize us. Number one is we want to improve on our branding. we need to rebrand the image. This reflects how more confidence parents might have on our services. Another thing is we want to engage more in social media engagement. The second one is creation of a Google business profile. Research has it that out of every 4 clients, 3 of them search for the business so as to make their selections. Illuminating 2021. Continuous sharing of educational content both on the company website, social medias and other blogs. And factors include cultural aspect, health and safety, consciousness, population. Other factors remain health and safety, consciousness, population, growth rate and various demography. So brand imaging, making our organizations to be on the top search engines on Google, creation of business profile on Google, engagement with more social media, cultural aspect, and capitalizing on demographic informations. I think these are also part of our strategies. Under Pesta UK volunteering services, we have political, economical, social, technological, and environmental and legal factors. The ending of free movement as a result of Brexit deals implies that there will be problems for charity in recruiting, especially for specialty run roles in long run. Economic factor. We are also aware that new research finds that pandemic impact on charity has been uneven expected and predict and draw in financing from sources in coming fiscal years, that is NCVO 2021. The culture and health and safety consciousness based on social factors, rate of population, growth and other demographic factors have made us to know that we have a lot of data and it is tough to keep track of everything. So employees will have fast access to this data if analytics are used to manage it. And in addition, the data may be evaluated to find a new marketing and possible problem lurking beneath the surface. The environmental factor. We know that £750 million, which is provided by government for charity, will not be enough to prevent the coronavirus pandemic from suffocating efforts to combat climatic change and safeguard the environment in the coming years. We are very sure of that. So there are legislation in place to address unfavorable work conditions, such as Healthy Workplace Bill, which renders unlawful work practice illegal. In this scenario, charity must guarantee their workers do not work in an abusive and hostile environment. The Porter 5 forces for voluntary section. Threat of new errant. That is number 1. Threat of new errant is new companies coming in. It takes average of 40 days to get a new charity organization registered with charity commissions in the UK. And it is very costly to set up a nationwide network of daycare centers and difficult to require permit and local government permissions. Bargaining powers of buyers. Bargaining powers of buyers is one of the factors we need to look into in this rising cost of childcare services in UK. For example, under this table, childcare in UK was too expensive, which is 97%. Government under supported cost and availability 96%. Costs that affect the standard of living 92%. Cost availability affect mothers more 82%. They use private nursery for childcare 75%. They rely on grandparents to help 56%. Childcare costs more than rent or mortgage, which is 33%. Now, going further, Under the threat of substitutions in the UK voluntary sector, replacing paid staff with volunteers may harm the public perception of voluntary. In this instance, there is a risk that voluntary get politicized, and it will be bad to volunteer public image if they were viewed as undermine staff positions. Intensity of rivalry. Firm competitions are felt to be legible. Often, enterprises are unable to identify their competitors. Instead of antagonism, this is an understanding of an hierarchy based on the size and seniority in the field. However, review that the competition should be intense by showing Lamesley Childcare to be the seventh best nursery or childcare service provider in the town of Gateshead. Prices of childcare are similar across various charity organizations. Now the last one, the market size. In 2021, the market size of childcare sector as measured by the revenue is £20.4 billion. And in this the same current year, the market for child care center is predicted to shrink by 46.1%. Between 2016 and 2021, the market size of child care center in UK decreased by an average of 10.5% each year. In United Kingdom, the market for child daycare centers shrank faster. I think I've made my own section analysis, and I think my colleagues also have also made a reasonable one. Thank you so much. My name remains the same, Taiwo Joshola. Bye.